When should you consider publishing your game? What exactly is publishing, and why do many developers miss the opportunity to scale their projects when they really have a chance for success? Today, we'll discuss key points that will help you understand better why publishing is a win-win and how CAS.AI can help with it. I am Denis Yashanov, an expert in monetization at CAS.AI. When should you consider using publishing and what are its advantages? You should think about it primarily at the stage of team formation, or if you realize that you lack expertise in marketing, adding the game to the store, complying with all regulations, or acquiring analytical tools. In other words, if you only have the capability to create the game, develop it, and add graphics, but lack expertise in marketing and analytics, and do not have a helper or partner who can assist with this. In that case, a publisher will definitely help you, as they already use traffic distribution systems, analytics systems, and have the necessary expertise. Most likely, they have entire departments of analysts within the company. However, you need to be prepared for the fact that publishers will have certain requirements for your application. If you come with just a product that has no users or only 10 users, major publishers are likely to decline. They might reject the product if it doesn't have competitive advantages, such as graphics, colors, game mechanics, gameplay, game design, or unique features within the game. But, as I mentioned, you should consider it when you are already developing the game and realize that you want to release it but lack expertise in this area. A publisher can be very helpful here. Additionally, they will offer you terms on which both you and they will earn money. This means they will be interested in your game's development, growth, and profitability. Essentially, they will act as your partner, sharing the revenue, for example, 50-50, while covering all the areas where you might be lacking, such as marketing, analytics, etc. What services do publishers offer and how can they impact the development of a project? As I mentioned, the main list of services includes covering the expertise you lack. For example, analytics, user acquisition, and technological aspects like MMP, which are traffic distribution systems. Solutions in EBI can help you understand in more detail which sources and even which levels of creativity work better. They also assist with ideas related to icons you will use in the game, creating a store page that converts better, and so on. In other words, everything related to ASO. These resources, such as financial resources, can help you scale the game. If the publisher sees that the game is growing, they will increase the budget more and more, and they have the means or quick access to such funds to ensure the game doesn't lose momentum. It can also be a resource for creating creatives, known as marketing artist resources, when you can't both manage the game and create effective creatives for it. Here, a publisher can also come to the rescue. This will significantly impact the project because you won't waste time looking for resources for user acquisition, such as money, or resources for creating creatives, or looking for expertise. You will be in the right place at the right time, so to speak. So your game will scale, grow, and the publisher will be interested in its growth. Therefore, this will be a mutually beneficial win-win solution, and you will receive results in the form of revenue. What are the main stages of the game publishing process? What steps need to be taken to publish a game? How to prepare for each of these stages? There are different stages, and everyone highlights their own. For example, the initial stage involves testing the game idea. You create a banner, a video with the mechanics you want to use in the game, show it to users, and observe their feedback. At this level, you already understand whether you want to make this game or not. Usually the first step is that you already have some kind of finished project with some ready metrics. You come to the publisher, show this project, and start with the communication stage. You communicate, learn the terms, show your product, present the metrics within the product, and receive either an offer or a rejection from the publisher. If you receive a rejection, you move on to find another publisher. If you receive an offer to publish your game, the second step will be signing all the necessary documents, contracts, NDAs, etc., which will allow you to operate in a legally protected space. Everything will be transparent, there will be an offer, an NDA, and everything will be clear. The next step is the so-called soft launch. This often happens from the publisher's accounts, meaning the publishing company's accounts. The publishing company handles this, whether it's their main account or a secondary one. They add your game, create a page for it, make all the necessary settings, or transfer it if it was on your account, and then launch the initial traffic, known as the soft launch. This is to see if the metrics you claimed match the ones they receive. If the metrics match after a certain amount of traffic, which can be from 5 to 7 days, and the budgets can vary depending on the game. But if the metrics match, there might be a slight difference, but overall it's okay. Then the game is prepared for global launch. For the soft launch, it might be 1 or 2 countries just to check the metrics. For the global launch, it will be all countries, focusing on the highest paying countries with the highest CPM, where the most purchases are made, and accordingly, the budgets are increased. Next, when the game goes into global launch, it will be in constant operational work. Funds will be invested in it, creatives will be prepared, ideas will be tested, and the publisher will come to you with ideas that you can implement in your game because they have experience with similar games where such features worked and brought better retention, increased ad revenue, and improved user conversion. In other words, you will receive help. The final part will be when the game starts to decline, meaning it can no longer be scaled. It will not meet the simple principle that CPI should be less than LTV, or its profitability will start to fall. The publisher will then leave it at certain levels of acquisition if it cannot be significantly boosted again in terms of user interest. They will just put it on what is called a harvest, where it will earn some money, be rolled with a minimal amount of traffic to keep all cohorts profitable, and that's it. Accordingly, you might also consider offering the publisher to buy the game from you to get funds immediately, invest them in your next game or project, or stay with them on this harvest, receiving part of your income. These are roughly the stages of publishing. If you want to take your game to the next level, visit our website to learn how to become a partner with CAS.AI. We help with comprehensive marketing, analytics, and tests, as I mentioned earlier. The link will be in the description. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel. This was Denis Yashanov.